Silly Lily says, Corona fear overcome me. I guess it's time to talk about fear a little bit. We've talked about this before. It is explained in detail in my book, Me, My Psyche and I, which you all have access to it by going to my site, mindthatseekstruth.com, mindthatseekstruth.com. Click on the books and look at the table of contents, see what this book chapters are titled, and then you have a chance to read a sample chapter. And if you liked what you saw, I recommend to you highly purchase this book. The book is very nominal. The print version is $80 US, but I've purposely made it into ebook and made it 10 times cheaper so everybody from every currency can afford it. It's like $7.99 or something. It's very nominal for 360 pages of really valuable points and information. Guys, pick up this book, and in case you pick it up and the link doesn't open, don't panic. Send me an email. I'll send you the ebook in 3 versions, EPUB, MOBI, and PDF via email, because my program is kindly working on the link that somehow it doesn't work depending on what computer system you're using. So that will be attended to. But in the meantime, just go and pick it up and read many chapters, including fear. I've got many articles on fear that I've written there and explained to you what fear is. And I've described it in different videos. But we're going to go through it quickly right here. Look, there is no such thing as fear. You guys got to understand that. There is no such thing as fear. We're not talking about fear of wild animal attacking you or a truck running you over. Well, you move out of the way. That's not the fear we're talking about. We're talking about psychological fear. That kind of fear doesn't exist. Because how does fear happen? Fear has a direct relationship with thought and time. And we have discussed that time is thought. So let's go through it quickly. Let's say if you're sitting here or sitting wherever and you're enjoying yourself. So you're sitting under a tree, looking at the ocean and having a cup of tea. And suddenly you think about, last night I had a little tummy pain. Now I don't. I wonder if tonight I will have tummy pain again. So what did you do? You're sitting in front of the ocean having your tea, but you just created time by thought. You thought about before present, before now, last night, before the now, before this moment, there is something. And after this moment, there is something, even though they are neither one are in existence, but in theory, you are accustomed, you are acknowledging that you have experienced there is something before now and there's something after now that you can distinguish. By thinking about before now, last night, you just went to a different time. In the memory, you created, by thought, time. So you traveled in there where it doesn't exist. You're here, but you traveled in there. You remembered that you had a tummy pain. Then you notice that there is no tummy pain now. So now you're here. You traveled in time through thought. You created time through thinking. So you go into the memory. Memory is the past. Last night is the past. That was in the memory. So through the memory, you traveled to past last night. You remembered imprints of what you felt, the pain in the tummy. Now you come here, you say, I don't have it now. But I wonder if I will have it in another space in time which doesn't exist, but I know it could exist. In other words, because yesterday there was yesterday, then there was before yesterday. I know that before yesterday there was something, but then it became advanced to yesterday, so I know it can change and move. So I know now, from now, there's going to be something else tonight or tomorrow, future, past, now, before now, past now. So I went last night, I had a pain in my tummy. Now I don't. Will I have it tonight? So you see, I created fear. There was no fear. I'm good. But I created fear by comparing what it was to what it is and what it could be. So there is no such thing as fear, because at this very moment that you are fearful of coronavirus or whatever it is that you are, there is nothing wrong with you. There is no fear. There is no coronavirus in you. There is no pain in the tummy. There is nothing that bothers you. But in your mind, through thought, you create the fear by comparing what it was in the past, before now, what it is in the now, this moment, and what it could be possibly happening in the future, which 2 out of the 3, none of them exist. But by comparing what doesn't exist anymore to what doesn't exist yet and could never exist, may never exist, you're creating fear in the now. So you're actually ruining what a perfect, wonderful moment you have and what a perfect, wonderful life you have. And instead of enjoying that moment, you're actually sitting around ruining it. Why? Because the brain is designed to keep you alert and safe. And how does it do that? By coming up with negative things to inform you of possibility of negative things, to keep you on alert, to keep you on guard, just in case, because that is job. But that just in case, it ruins the whole idea of being tranquil. So you need to focus on every moment of the life and treat them as they are, not as they were one time or they could be another time. Reality and actuality. Live in the actuality of life, where you can make effort, when you can make changes, where you can actually help things to happen, which can only happen in the now. So live in the now, which you're in total control. You're not in control of the past, you're not in control of future, and none of them exist, but you are in control of here, which you're abandoning that control by allowing intrusive thoughts or possibilities that neither one exists or you can do anything about it interfere. So what I'm suggesting to do is to live life as you have the chance to live it. This moment is fresh. This moment, there's nothing happening. Moments are very small, and in every moment there's not enough time to anything bad to happen. So you go through this moment and nothing happened, and you enjoy the tea, focus totally on the tea in this moment. This moment was a moment of tea and nothing happened. And the next moment I'm looking at this. Next moment I'm reading this. The moments are very small, and every time you're just about to feel them, they're gone. The next moment is there. Next moment is there, and nothing happened in the moment. Nothing happened in the moment. Nothing happened in the moment. And every time they recognize that nothing happened in the moment, you feel good and more assured. And before you know it, you have, through neuroplasticity, have rewired your mechanism of thinking to a positive energy thinking, that you are convinced that nothing is happening and you are safe. You don't have to worry about things. And therefore, you start thinking positive, and you become good at thinking positive because you're only focusing on the moments. And in the moments, through the past many moments, you have experienced that nothing bad happened. These moments are so small and so quick, and you're always safe in every moment. They're so small, nothing can really fit into it to be afraid of it. So all these things in the moments are in your control, and you get used to the fact that moments in the now are all good, and you get used to feeling safe, and then you get used to thinking safe, then you get used to enjoying the moment and become productive in the moment rather than wasting it thinking about things that happened before or may not ever happen and will probably never happen, and you're occupying and wasting your moment that you can be productive in it to something that is destructive, and there is no reason for it to be that. So you have a choice. Either use the moment for amazing feelings to generate in you, or use the moment to wonder and create fear, which they really don't naturally exist, but you create them. So choose to create the tranquility and positivity and the happiness and enjoy it. I hope you understand what I'm trying to get at. Silly Lily. Having said that, let's focus on the moment, as in the moment, there's nothing but the moment. Everything else is thoughts. And thought is not you, you're not thought, and you shouldn't give a damn about what shows up in your head, because you're the boss, you're the master. You choose what you want to choose, what you want to do, and always choose to go forward and do what it is that you set out to accomplish and nothing else. Salut.